What's up everyone, I'm your female otaku and I'm here to review episode 6 of Orange. Now, I don't believe I mentioned this in a review, but I had mentioned this with live stream discussions with, Ku Cullen and Sun Wukong and stuff, with Suwa possibly getting letters. So I apologize for not mentioning this theory in my reviews, but I have mentioned this before. Some of you guys may know if you watch the no live streams that we do every Sunday on Ku Cullen's channel. But yeah, I wasn't too positive. I honestly thought it would not be revealed. I didn't think that it was happening. It's just, I had a feeling at around episode 3, I think that was episode 3 or 4, when Suwa told Naho to go back to Kakadu after the whole fight incident with Kakadu and Ueda. So it was at that scene when I thought that maybe Suwa's getting letters, but I wasn't too big on the idea. I thought that maybe it was just a crazy out there theory, but no, it turns out Suwa is getting letters. Now, honestly, I don't think the entire gang is getting letters. I think it's gonna be just Suwa and Naho. But if everybody else is getting letters, then cool, awesome. But I just think right now it's just Suwa and Naho. But let me start from the beginning. And with the beginning of the episode, Kakadu, he keeps on going over to Suwa, just really making sure that it's okay to be in love with Naho. Will he regret it? Is it alright? How does he feel? Like, honestly, Kakadu, man. Oh, Kakadu. You there for your bro. I love it. I love it. They're such bros, man. Ueda intervened and tried to get Naho away from Kakadu, from seeing the fireworks together, so that Ueda can go see the fireworks with Kakadu instead. But luckily, Hagita. I haven't talked about Hagita too much, but Hagita, man, he definitely had a shining moment in this episode. Dude just takes off his glasses. He's just still like, oh, if you're looking for Kakadu, he's on the other side. He's over there. And then she's just like, oh, really? Okay. Oh my gosh, just Hagita, good job. And I'm starting to see a little bit of vibes between Hagita and the girl who wears a lot of makeup. She's the shortest one out of the group. Haven't caught her name yet. But it was so funny because Suwa and the girl with the black hair, she was just all like, they should really just go out already, like, honestly. Like, I love these guys. They're such a crew. Then Naho came in at the last minute for the fireworks, and her and Kakadu, they kinda confessed? I don't know. I always hate it when romance anime does this. They have this some sort of sorta confession moment, but then turns out they're not really dating even though they know how they feel about each other, and we still gotta wait a couple more episodes for them to actually become a couple. I never understood this. This happened so many times before in anime. I don't understand. Why do they do this? Why do they do this? Because Naho said that she would choose to go out with Kakadu out of their whole group, and Kakadu said that he would choose Naho to date. And then they said how happy they were. And then they held hands. And they were telling how nervous they were. Why aren't they together? I don't understand why. That doesn't make any sense. You know how you feel. Go in for the kill, bruh. On a more serious note, Kakadu started talking a little more about his mom, because we found out in the future, we read Kakudu's last letter, and he said that he was going to say that he's sorry to his mother, and purposely walked in front of that truck. Made it seem like an accident, when of course he did that on purpose, that he can tell his mother he's sorry. But why would he tell her that he's sorry? Because, remember episode 1, opening ceremony day and stuff, Kakadu was gonna go right back home to his mother, because turns out his mother was being transferred to a new hospital. We also found out that his mother was not just ill, but psychologically unstable. So, because Kakadu said that he was gonna come home, and he ended up not coming home, I guess that was just a tipping point for her, and she ended up offing herself. Because remember what happened, Kakadu ended up hanging out with his new group of friends when the letter specifically said, don't invite him to hang out. Seriously. So, that's pretty sad to know that, because even though They had a chance. Naho specifically had a chance. I don't know if Suwa had a chance because we don't know what specifically future Suwa is telling current Suwa. We don't know if future Suwa is telling current Suwa that, hey, yo, you get together with Naho and you have a kid. Like, no, we don't know that. So Naho had a chance to break this whole thing up, but she didn't listen to the letter. So it's really sad because she says that this is all her fault. I mean, I suppose in a way it is, but still, like, that was the first day of getting the letter. It's really hard to trust the letter at the first day. Like, I don't want to fully blame Naho, but in the end it's true, and oh man. Orange can get really depressing at times, and that's what makes it different from all the other slice of life romance anime out there. This is more of a drama, really. A very good drama at that. Just a really interesting episode. Because even though Kakeru is really happy right now, and they're lifting off more and more regrets from Kakeru's shoulders, in the end, the number one regret that he has is that he didn't get to go see his mother after school. And he's still depressed about that. So, can the gang ever get Kakeru over that? We'll just have to see. Because now Kakeru is still in danger of dying. Doesn't matter who he ends up with, doesn't matter if he still ends up with Naho or not. In the end, it's all about how he feels with his mother and the regret that he has for not seeing her. Catch you tomorrow as I live react to Mob Psycho 100 and Danganronpa 3 Mirai Hen. I'm your female otaku, sayonara.